Genentech's insulin triumph put biotechnology on the map. A quarter of a century later, genetic engineering with recombinant DNA technology is a routine part of the drug discovery industry. These procedures permit the production in large quantities of human proteins, which are otherwise difficult to acquire. In many cases, the genetically engineered proteins are safer for therapeutic and diagnostic uses than their predecessors. Extreme short stature, dwarfism, often stems from a lack of human growth hormone, HGH. In 1959, doctors first started treating dwarfism with HGH, which then could be obtained only from the brains of cadavers. The treatment worked fine, but it was later recognized to carry the risk of a terrible infection. Patients sometimes developed Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, a ghastly brain-wasting affliction similar to so-called mad cow disease. In 1985, the FDA banned the use of HGH derived from cadavers. By happy coincidence, Genentech's recombinant HGH, which carries no risk of infection, was approved for use that same year. During the biotech industry's first phase, most companies focused on proteins of known function. Cloned human insulin was bound to succeed. After all, people had already been injecting themselves with some form of insulin for more than 50 years when Genentech introduced its product. Another example was epoetin alpha, EPO, a protein that stimulates the body to produce red blood cells. The target population for EPO is patients undergoing kidney dialysis who suffer from anemia caused by loss of red blood cells. To meet the need for this product, Angem, based in Southern California, and Genetics Institute both developed a recombinant form of EPO. That EPO was a useful and commercially viable product was a given. The only unknown was which company would come to dominate the market. Despite being trained in the arcane subtleties of physical chemistry, Amgen CEO George Rathman has adapted well to the rough and tumble of the business world. Competition brings out a decidedly unsubtle side in him. Negotiating with him is like wrestling with a large bear, whose twinkling eye assures you that it is only mauling you because it is obliged to. Amgen and its backer Johnson & Johnson duly won the court battle with Genetics Institute, and EPO is now worth $2 billion a year to Amgen alone. Amgen is accordingly today the biggest player in the biotech stakes, worth some $64 billion. After biotech's pioneers had rounded up the obvious products, proteins with known physiological function like insulin, TPA, HGH, and EPO, a second, more speculative phase in the industry got underway. Having run out of surefire winners, companies hungry for further bonanzas began to back possible contenders, even long shots. From knowing that something worked, they went to merely hoping that a potential product would work. Unfortunately, the combination of longer odds, technical challenges, and regulatory hurdles to be cleared before a drug is approved by the FDA has taken its toll on many a bright-eyed biotech startup. The discovery of growth factors, proteins that promote cell proliferation and survival, provoked a proliferation of new biotech companies.
This book is continued on